So, I wanted to talk about just how I feel like this whole Pokemon market is sort of peaking somewhat. Because I don't know about you guys, but recently I've been seeing more and more people, I guess you could say influencers, celebrities, streamers, getting more into Pokemon recently. And I've gotten these recommended to me, and I've just noticed like it's becoming more of a mainstream thing now. That we're in this whole boom with Pokemon. Obviously, I think everybody at this point has probably heard of Prismatic Evolutions because, I've talked about it many times before. Prismatic Evolutions was on like national TV, news stations. Everybody was talking about this set because it was crazy expensive. People were, a lot of scalpers, started with Prismatic Evolutions. It didn't really happen with Surging Sparks. Prismatic Evolutions, a lot of drama, people fighting Costco's. Like, I think that really brought the attention to a lot of just people that were out of Pokemon, and we're seeing a lot of these, streamers, other people, that aren't really typically, into just the Pokemon space. They're starting to go back into it, and a lot of these people they come in waves. When we were, in the 2021 boom, a lot of streamers, a lot of online just influencers, celebrities, got into Pokemon, started, making videos, maybe them opening up packs online, um, because it's a trend, it's a popular thing, and I feel like that's sort of happening now. Which to me, I mean, I still stand by what I've said before. This Pokemon market did start a little bit differently in how this whole boom happened. It's not like 2021. It's not because of the whole like virus thing, but it does feel like I guess in this whole situation, it's kind of like deja vu a little bit because this happened in 2021, and what happened after all of this stuff happened, right? After all these streamers, all these people started, making Pokemon content, what happened after that? The market tanked. So, like I said, I still hold by what I said before that this market is a little bit different how it came to be, but at the same time, this feels very similar to what happened before where it reached the point of peaking because all these, just people that aren't really into Pokemon, maybe a little bit, but their main content isn't Pokemon, getting back into opening up Pokemon cards online, it feels a little bit toppy to me that we're getting back to this point. But it's good to see that, it's gaining more traction just to the mainstream people, people that haven't been here forever. There's more people joining, and especially these people, very popular streamers, whatever, opening up packs and, showing online. Definitely is spreading Pokemon even more. So you could even say that, the streamers, all the people that are doing this now, it's even increasing the demand for Pokemon even more because people that maybe didn't know about Pokemon, maybe people that were into the whole Pokemon boom in 2021, it might bring some new people in, and it might bring some people that were in the 2021 boom who left back in. So I don't know. This whole situation to me, it just feels like I'm not saying we're peaking yet, but it feels like we're kind of getting there because it's starting to become a lot more mainstream. And these are just some examples I'm going to show you guys here of some I guess streamers or some just other people opening up packs recently. And I really do believe the reason why they're doing this is because of this whole boom we're in right now. Because I remember even like 6 months ago to a year ago, when the whole market wasn't like this, these streamers weren't really opening up packs. Maybe once in a while some of these did, but I feel like a lot more people are making more Pokemon related content because of this boom, and they're obviously seeing all the news about it, and they want to join in on the trend and this whole hype thing, which is understandable. And yeah, these are just some examples. There's definitely way more that I'm missing here. And if you want to share any in the comments below, of any streamer or any other celebrity that maybe has talked or opened up Pokemon, you can comment them because this is just some examples. So first here we have XQC. This one I saw a while ago, and I guess also back then a lot more people were opening up vintage stuff, and I guess he's still into the vintage stuff because even with this market, it's more of a modern boom. He is opening up some vintage boxes. So this looks to be Jungle. I'm not sure if this is it is first edition. I know he has a lot of money, so I'm not surprised it's first edition. But yeah, in this video he opened up Jungle, and I guess this is a first edition fossil box. So yeah, there's that. And does he open up another one, or it's just I guess he just opens up Fossil in Jungle, so pretty cool. But he opened this up 2 weeks ago, so you can see here all these are very, recent. Next here is Ludwig, so another streamer and YouTuber. You see also 2 weeks ago. And what do we have here? So he opens every Pokemon pack ever made. And what is the first one here? Prismatic Evolutions. Obviously, we're this whole hype thing and everything kind of started, in my opinion. So yeah, he's back into this. I don't think he really makes Pokemon content on the regular. But definitely you can see kind of a kind of a pattern here. All these are a couple of weeks ago, very new. And then we have Bobby Lee. He's a comedian. This was 10 days ago. He opens up Prismatic Evolutions. I'm pretty sure he doesn't do Pokemon content on the regular. I know this is, Steve Aoki. He's obviously been in the Pokemon scene, and maybe that's why this whole thing came to be. Honestly, I didn't really watch the video. I just saw this on my recommended. But he even got his hands on some packs of Prismatic Evolutions. Like, this is how big this is sort of getting here, with people that I feel like, I don't even know if he had any partake in the other boom, but he even has Prismatic Evolutions packs. Like, this is how big this thing is getting. And then lastly, we have another streamer. I think he's a little bit of a smaller streamer. I'm not sure, but he even is opening up some Pokemon packs here. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, as you can see here, it's just a lot of more newer people, or people that usually get into Pokemon because of these trends. It's starting to happen again, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like these are some key indicators and some signs that this whole boom thing, it's really happening. This whole Pokemon thing has become a lot more mainstream, and the last time this sort of thing happened was when the market was in like 2021, and then things crashed. So I'm not saying it's an exact replica, but it is kind of funny and a little bit weird that it's I feel like all the events are happening kind of the exact same way, even though the way the market came to be was different. So it's really going to be interesting to see if the whole outcome of this whole market situation is different than 2021, or are we just experiencing the exact same events where the market boomed, all these streamers, all these influencer people opened up stuff, the thing went crazy, all the scalpers and stuff, and then it slowly fades away, and then Pokemon prints into the ground again. We'll see if that pattern continues. I've mentioned it before. In my opinion, I feel like things are a bit different, even with some of these signs that the market is sort of topping or whatever. But yeah, it's crazy to me how, I guess, just things have changed so much, and now we're again back where we were a few years ago, where this is getting very mainstream once again, and it could get bigger. Maybe this is just a start, because you see all these videos I've showed you here are all within the past few weeks. It's possible we get even more bigger people, more bigger names opening up Pokemon cards. And like I said, I feel like this just adds to the demand, and it could add to the supply issues even further. We have the Destin Rival set come out, even Journey Together. If any of those people and these influencers hear about those sets that have Team Rocket cards, have these trainer cards, things could continue. So it'll be interesting to see how everything turns out. But I wanted to just make this video. It's a little bit different to, I guess, show you guys some signs and something interesting about, I guess now that a lot of these more mainstream people who really don't do Pokemon content are now opening up Pokemon cards. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.